My name's John Dean, and I'm the other half of the Ezra team. Allegra, my wife, she channels a non physical being called Ezra. It's a group of five. We've been doing this for some time now, and what I want to do is I'm going to start a series that comes from our book. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a series talking about the different emotions that we deal with on a regular basis. So I'm going to read from our book, and then we'll have a little discussion about it, and I'd like to hear comments about it as well. This is our book, How to Talk to Relationships. And we're going to start with the low vibration words. The first word we're going to talk about is fear. Now, fear is an energetic dissonance or misalignment with our true essence, where we perceive a separation from source or feel threatened by what we do not understand. It arises when we are focused on potential of lack, limitation, or outcomes that are outside of our control, often based on past experiences or imagined futures. Fear is not a permanent state, but a temporary energetic vibration that can be shifted through the realignment with our core truths. True fear is misaligned perception. It is an illusion that we are not fully supported, or that something outside of us holds power over our well-being. Fear emerges when we forget our innate connection to Source, or God if you want, causing us to believe that there is a danger or that we are not enough. From Ezra's perspective, fear is an opportunity for expansion, as it signals an area where our energy is out of alignment. When we recognize fear, we have a chance to consciously realign, return to our inner knowing, and remember that we are always held in a flow of well-being. Fear dissipates when we shift our focus back to the truth of who we are, an infinite, expansive being with the power to create and navigate our own experience. Fear is temporary, and it fades when we choose to trust in the guidance of our true essence. For me, fear is a story. I heard this on a movie a while back. It's a story that we tell ourselves that may or may not even come true. I've been one of those people that can get caught up in a fearful way of thinking. I don't do it as much lately because I recognize that I am being taken care of. The universe, as long as I continue to recognize that it's just a story I'm telling myself, I seem to do okay. But when I forget that and I start believing in the story that may or may not, and usually doesn't come true, then if I start believing in that story, it actually takes over. It starts owning who I am. And the more I think about it, the more it happens. So if I can recognize, or if we can recognize that we're sitting in a place of fear and we choose to recognize that it's just a story, then see, danger's real, but fear isn't. Fear is a story. So we recognize that it's a story and we say, you know what? That's just a story. What's really going on here? And in most cases, we can figure out that we're living up here, but in actual fact, what's going on around us is not at all what we're thinking about. So for me, fear is just a story. And as long as I recognize that, I seem to live a happier life. So hope you tune into our talks. We have a bi-weekly gathering that we have, and soon we're going to be going into doing some live shows. We'll keep you informed about that. Check out our website at ezra-dean.com and keep in touch. Let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.